guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Elaina. Привет! I'm your Russian American makeup and beauty addict. I usually do reviews and tutorials of affordable, inexpensive makeup from drugstore, dollar store, Walmart, Aliexpress. I'll test it on my face and I'll pass the savings to you guys. So this is one of those videos. I'm testing a bunch of makeup from Aliexpress from one brand. Went ham on Ucanbe. And I'm gonna be testing this berry cola palette and a bunch of other things, including foundation, glitters, pencils, and stuff. So if you guys are interested, then keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe and ring notification bell so YouTube notifies you of all the videos I upload. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 9 AM Pacific time, and also go live almost every Monday at 11 AM Pacific time. So like, comment, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. The links are down in the description box. So let's get right into this review. So guys, before we get into the video, I just wanted to address something. Recently I noticed my channel started to lose a lot of subscribers, which is normal for most people. Most channels lose. You lose some, you gain some, everybody's like that. But me being a small channel, I started to lose a lot, and I started to lose a lot of watch time and views, which is like, it's normal, go up and down, but it was a lot. So I'm really worried right now about getting demonetized, because as a content creator, we need 4,000 hours of watch time every single year, so it needs to be continuous, people watching. So I noticed I'm getting less and less, and my revenue went down, so it looks real bad. So, and then I kind of complained about it to my friends, and they said, oh, I've been unsubscribed to your channel, oh, I've been unsubscribed, and it's like over and over and over. And my friends also told me that some of them were unsubscribed, and some of them lost their notifications, like notifications went off, and they're like, I was wondering why you don't upload videos. I'm like, duh. So that's why I'm losing all the views and subscribers, so which is very shady, because YouTube does it. So YouTube killing small creators, thank you. I'm kind of peeved about it right now, because I mean, it's a long story. But anyway, today I contacted customer service, which was very easy to do, and they responded. They said they're gonna look into it. But as a result, at the end, they just sent me a generic email saying that it's just normal. Some people have fake accounts, or they just leave YouTube. I'm like, excuse me. Didn't they just tell you? Those are my friends that said that they unsubscribed and they know it. They just kind of brush it off and ignore it. So, YouTube, I'm watching you. Don't be shady. So if you guys are watching it, most likely you are subscribed. But if you haven't seen any videos of mine, please check your notification bell and see that you still have all notifications checked, because this is very important, especially for big creators. They won't even notice. If this happens to, I know it happens to a lot of people, but if you have thousands of subscribers, you won't notice it. If you only have 2,000, but I have 100 views per video, it gets very hard for small creators. So I would really appreciate if you guys give my videos a watch and check your settings. Thank you. So okay, after bitch and moaning, we can get into this review. So let's get right into this review. So I made an order at the end of October, and I'm gonna be honest, I did not receive my package. It showed that it never left the country, but to be fair, I ordered from AliExpress, but I ordered directly from Ucanbe store on AliExpress. So they have their own store naturally, and they have all the products there. So I just went to the store and I ordered a bunch of their makeup. So when it didn't arrive, I contacted them, and they contacted me back immediately. And I said, can you check the tracking? And I showed them screenshots of tracking, and they immediately resend everything back again. So that's, I have to commend. The customer service was excellent, and they complied immediately, and they didn't question anything. So I received it relatively quickly after the second time around, maybe like a couple of weeks, maybe less, I don't remember, it was a while ago. It's just been sitting on my shelf waiting for me to review. So I ordered a few items. I ordered this pretty palette, which is $4.99, called Berry Cola. They have a lot of these, and they have about like 5 different color stories. Kind of gravitated towards this one, so that's what I ordered. And I ordered a couple of glitters. They're $1.99 each. And I'm gonna show you immediately, actually swatch this, because I haven't tried this one yet. This one looks very pretty. It looks like it's a duochrome. It's like a bluish turquoise or purplish color. Oh yes, it is a duochrome. I don't know if you can see, but I think it like goes into the purple. Yeah, definitely goes into purple. Purple and blue. That's really pretty. And I ordered this glitter. It's just silver. I have it on my eye. It looks really pretty, but it looks like a little transparent. And I put it in the grease and it's cracked. So it might be just good as a topper all over, because as a line, it just started to crack. So it might be just not the right use. And then I ordered this eyeliner pencil. It looks real nice. This one was $1.99 as well. Yeah. And the eyebrow liner is $2.49. So here's the eyebrow liner. It has a little spoolie if you have eyebrows. I have none of them. I only have tattoo. And I shaved my eyebrows for the months, for the next few weeks, when I'm gonna be doing drag for the Drag Race 2013. I have a new series on my channel. Every Friday I'm gonna be releasing a new video, a new drag queen that's been eliminated, or whichever one I pick. So that's the brown shade, and yeah, it says ultra fine point. It's pretty nice. It's a little dry, I would say, a little dry, but it works. And the eyeliner is very impressive, actually. This one is real nice. So the tip is very thin. Ooh, look at it. It's really nice. I like that the tip is very thin and it's very saturated. It's not dry at all, so that's a good one. And here's the foundation, and you'll see me apply it. I'm not even gonna, well, I might give you a little sample, but you'll see what happens. It's yellow! Yellow! You'll see. It's another yellow from Aliexpress. I don't know why. Every foundation I ordered from Aliexpress is yellow. I don't know, it kind of matches my self-tan on my hand, but on my face it looked very yellow. So this is it. So all these items. The foundation was, let's see, foundation is $2.49. Everything is $1.99, $2.49. The palette was the only one, was $5. Yeah. So all these items. So let me do a swatches real quick of the berry palette. Oh yeah. Here's the drama. I did not realize. I literally forgot that this is a dupe. I ordered it just accidentally because I liked what it looked like. But, and don't judge me, I don't order for different reasons. Of course, you know what reasons, for the drama. I'm not ordering from Jeffree Star anymore, but I ordered this when this came out, and Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star were huge. So I made a review, I gave one away, and it's still a pretty palette, but I mean, I'm not going to be using it on my channel. But look at this. It's a dupe. It's a dupe, but it's missing a few colors. I wish they duped the black shade, because black is lacking here. But yeah, I'm going to do swatches of these two side by side. I'm just curious myself, like how they swatch side to side. So I'm going to swatch all the shades on my arm, like one shade of one palette and one of the other. And I'm going to come back and show you. Alright, so here we see the shades. I kind of started to tape them out of order. I mean, I don't know why, but here we go. So these are the first two whites, and this is the white shimmer here. And on Shane Dawson's orange color, the white shimmer. So both of them, this is Jefferson Starship side, and Shane Dawson, and this is Ucanbe. So as you can see, both of the shades are relatively similar. So this one is more pigmented. I mean, of course, Jefferson Star formula. Jefferson Star, keep on calling him Jefferson. Anyway, so the next one I decided to put on was this one. Oh, wrong way. So this kind of a beigey color, and this is the Tanacon beige color and Jeffree Star. It's a bad habit. So this is Ucanbe. So this is Jeffree Star, Shane Dawson. So of course his side is more pigmented, but this one is not bad. It's more pinkish. The next one, pale pink from this palette, is a pale pink here. This color, and one Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson is my pills. And of course this one is more white. It looks like it's more whitish to me, and this one is more pinkish. So it's not bad, just they're different. And the orange colors, they're both very pigmented actually, and they're a little different. The cheese dust, that's from Shane Dawson, is a little darker. This one, orange, is a little lighter, but they're both very pigmented. So is the red. So the reds from Ucanbe palette and Smoking Flaming Hot, they're very similar actually. This one I actually like even better from Ucanbe. And then the burgundy ones, I put something in there already. The burgundy ones actually, Jeffree Star of course is a little darker, but it's darker in the pan as well, so it's just a little different, but they're both very pigmented, just different. So the pink shimmers are different too. This is of course Trisha, a little more bright pink, but this one is just a different color pink, but they're both very nice. They're both pigmented, just different. Same with the silvers, they're just a little different. This one is a little darker silver, and the Diet Cola from Shane Dawson palette is a little lighter. As you can see, like, they're a little different here. Alright, and the next ones, I got the greens. The green shimmers Illuminati. That's from Jeffree Star, Shane Dawson, a little darker. This one's slightly lighter, but they're both very similar, and they're both very pigmented. The shimmers tend to be very good, both palettes. This one, silver on Diet Cola, did not show up as well, just a little bit underwhelming. And this is silver, a dark silver from Shane Dawson, that's Sleep Paralysis. It's more brown actually. They're a little different. The yellow ones, the food videos, and the yellow, they're both good. They're both kind of powdery. Oops, I'm messing it up. Anyway, Shane Dawson one is a little brighter. This one looks a little more green, but on the eyelid it actually looks better. On the base it came out great. The light green Conspiracy, and the other one from Ucanbe, they look slightly different, but I would say they're both very pigmented, so I don't have any issues with neither of them. So, and the blue ones, this one is really kind of a turquoisey blue. It looks more green, puts the T in Shane Dawson, and this one is baby blue, and it has very little pigmentation. I mean, you can see it here, but I built it up, but it's like the shittiest shade in this palette. And the pink one is, this one is the pigment, more pigmented. This one is less pigmented. I built it up, but it works well on the eyeshadow, on the eyelid. And the last one I have, it's not very dupe. This one is from Ucanbe, is more pink, and this one is from Shane Dawson. This is just a theory. It's more of like a bronzy, but yeah. So you see all the shades and all the teas. So as you can see, these two palettes, they're very similar. They're not the same. It's not the exact dupe. Some of the shades are very similar, but some of them different. It's just the look is very similar. If you guys ever wanted this for any reason, you can just get for $4.99 a perfect dupe. It's not perfect, but you know, I'm kidding. But anyway, this one is drama-free. There we go. So in the next clip, you're going to see me apply all this SHIT on my face. The eyeshadow, the foundation, all the yellow, and the glitter eyeshadow. So stay tuned for the tutorial. So first product up. Well, I did the side already, but I have not done the eyebrow. I did this with Maybelline, and we're gonna compare. I kind of started to draw already. So this is the Ucanbe Ultra Point Micro Eyebrow Pencil, and this was $1.83. So it is an ultra thin point. The color seems alright. And I ordered it in classic brown. It looks brown. I like cool tones because, I mean, I'm a fake blonde, obviously. And I don't like orange eyebrows. Who does? Okay, so next we're gonna move with our Conspiracy palette by Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson. I mean, Very Color palette by Ucanbe. Just being all shady. Anyway, so I did not see there was a dupe when I was buying it. Yeah, another blonde moment, and now I see it. So we're going for this beautiful shade. So this palette is $4.99. Budget friendly. Just like Jefferson Starship palette is budget friendly in every TJ Maxx store near you. I mean, the shade is just popping out of me. There's no names to these colors, which makes my life easier. I'm gonna go just for this beautiful burgundy purplish color. And I'm gonna use the Aliexpress brushes since it's a Aliexpress. So this is a and more brush, and they're very soft, they're very nice. I still use them quite often. So this is a Contour Brush 9. It says Contour Brush, but this is great for eyes. It's a little big, but it's good to place the color. I can switch to smaller brush later. Look at this pigmentation. Literally, look at that. The shade is amazing. So now we're going next with this beautiful pink eyeshadow. Very light, very good for blending. I'm using another and more brush. And this one, tapered blending brush 6. So these two blend really well, as obviously I've seen from the other eye. This one doesn't have much pigmentation, but it's very subtle, very good for blending the two shades. So you can go in between the two, the darker burgundy and the light pink, and kind of tap in between. So you can create an easier blend here. And I'm gonna go for the lightest pink. It's like a light baby pink, almost white. And this creates a perfect, beautiful blend. So now I'm taking a flat brush. I already cut my crease. Oh, by the way, I'm using Louise base in case I did not mention it. And we're gonna go with the shimmer. So, flat brush, and I'm gonna go into the greens, both greens, because I mean, you have to go for greens. This palette, when I saw it, I saw a green, a purple, like a purple burgundy, and the yellow. Those attracted me the most. Actually, the same thing attracted me in the Shane Dawson Jeffree Star Conspiracy palette. And in fact, I think I did something similar when I was doing the look with the Conspiracy palette for my channel. Look at that pigmentation. It's so soft, it's so buttery. So I'm going with the same brush into the darker green. Oh, look at that. Usually I'm not into dark greens, but this one, it's so reflective. It's like butter. So good. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of a gray, dark gray. And then I'm gonna blend this with the dark purple again. I might need to dip into another palette just because I need a black here and there's no black. Like when they were making this palette, you know what I'm gonna say. This should have been black. This color has no pigmentation actually. Like you can see it, but when I applied it, you literally see nothing. So this blue doesn't have a place in this palette. This should be a black. There was a black in Jeffree Star palette, Shane Dawson. So I don't know why they put the blue rather than the black. So I can use the AM palette, AM Ucanbe, and I can add a little black after I do the eyeliner to blend it all. Alright, so next, I applied more P. Louise base all around the eye. I was inspired by the look I did lately with Mitchell. Monday's my Mitchell's challenge, and he did always yellow. So I'm gonna go with this yellow, and this was a test. If the yellow comes out nicely, it means it's a good palette. It's hard to formulate a yellow, and I know a lot of yellows that really suck. So I'm gonna use another and more brush, really flat, It's a medium shader brush too. It's number 2, so I'm gonna go number 2. Excuse me. Alright, so I'm gonna see? Do you see that? How pigmented this yellow is? It's like almost like a lime color. This is so pigmented, it's insane. I know a lot of expensive brands that don't have that pigmentation. They have way more fallout. I mean, the Shane Dawson yellow had way more fallout than this one. These people didn't come to play. Look at that. Ucanbe. I mean, you rock. So I'm gonna take a little tiny brush by e.l.f. and I'm gonna go into this pink, the same light pink, and just kind of blend out the edge a little bit. Now under eyes, I'm gonna put green, and we're gonna go like to all kind of colors. So I'm gonna go back to dark green. I was trying to put blue in my under eyes. I was thinking if blue was as pigmented as yellow, it would be pretty, but the blue has no pigmentation. It's very odd because the whole palette is real good, except for that blue. And I'm gonna go to a lighter green and put it here, close to yellow, and blend it with a matte yellow. So now I'm gonna highlight with a beautiful white, pearlescent white. Look at that, look at this color. It's so pretty, so cool toned. Alright, for the waterline I'm gonna go with LA Girl Shockwave eyeliner. Okay, it's time to test some glitters. I mean, nobody wants me to dig into my eyeballs, so I did the waterline myself. So now I'm testing these 2 glitters. I mean, I'm gonna test one, but the other one, you're gonna see a swatch in the beginning of the video. That's pretty blue. But this one, more glittery. The other one is more like a glossy glitter, I would say, like a liquid eyeshadow. And this one is pure silver glitter. That is so pretty. So I'm gonna take a small Unmore brush. And this is Unmore bend eyeliner brush 10. And get that little glitter, and we're gonna just line the crease. I was thinking about putting it all over my eyeshadow, but I don't want to mess up the green, so I'm just gonna use this here. Now we're doing the pencil eyeliner, and it looks legit, really pretty. It says Precise Definer Liquid Eyeliner. There's a nice thin tip, very thin actually. So I'm gonna draw a line. Very smooth, very pigmented, no problems. It's not dry at all. It has a lot of color in it. So yeah, very nice. So now I'm gonna cheat on this palette. I'm gonna use my N1 cellophane because it's Ucanbe, so technically I'm not cheating. I'm gonna go for the black because it needs the black, and I just can't without the black. So now I'm gonna use just the old e.l.f. brush. I'm going with budget-friendly brushes here on purpose because, you know, it's all budget. So I'm gonna blend this outer corner, and you'll see how much better everything looks with black. Do you see that? It's already better. Yeah, I would say I vote for every palette should have a black. And brands should be listening. Are you listening, brands? Like all the major brands are watching my channel right now with a bated breath and listening. Anyway. So for the mascara, I used inexpensive Revolution mascara. I used chocolate dipped I Heart Revolution with Cocoa. It's a nice mascara. And the eyelashes from Alter Ego, they're very inexpensive, very nice. So now we're going into the foundation, which I'm very excited about. For some reason, I love reviewing foundation. There's always this satisfaction of foundation going on the face and blanking everything. It's like, except for the color is wrong. So we're gonna find out. Anyway, I moisturize and I prime my face with e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer because the foundation is supposed to be matte. It looks like this. And it says Matte Pro Long Wear Ucanbe. It doesn't say anything specific on the bottle. Let me see if it says anything on Aliexpress. So it seems like it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shades. Oh wow, what a range. I'm so impressed. So that's what it looks like. I mean, the brown looks real light. It's really pathetic as usual. A lot of those brands from Aliexpress for some reason really pathetic. So it goes up to golden, rich golden. So which is like nothing close to even dark tone. Really, come on now, you can do it better. So I picked light sand, I think, right? Let's see, what's the color? Where's the box for this thing? Yeah, it comes in a box and it says light sand. Yeah, I was right. So light sand is number 4, so somewhere in the middle. So I'm like a light medium, so there is a natural beige and medium tan and a light sand in the middle. It looks like it's a neutral tone. And we're gonna find out how neutral it is. So I'm gonna use the dampened sponge. And I'm a little petrified because every time I get something from Aliexpress, it's always yellow. It's not the first time, so we'll see. It looks a little light, I think a little light, because I usually self-tan and I'm very self-tanned now. But we're gonna find out. It looks a little yellow, right? It's yellow again. Aliexpress, really? Where have you seen sand this color? Why is it yellow? Is sand yellow? When I think sand, I always think beige, like a beige sandy color. Well, I guess when I blend out, it's not gonna be bad. It smells a slight fragrance, but it doesn't smell chemically, which is nice. Because sometimes those foundations can smell real chemically. It does provide very good coverage, very easily blendable. It doesn't feel too dry for now, we'll see. It spreads easily, it's not too liquidy, but it does feel very creamy. I like matte, like a semi-matte, but I don't like too matte, so this is kind of nice. So, let's see. Here we see this. I'm yellow house as usual. I mean, I have a little self-tanner, right? But it's a little too yellow, but I bet you when I put concealer on, and concealer is like a neutral, and I'm gonna conceal the Beauty Guru style, you know, the nose and everything, and that's gonna blend things out. But yeah, the color is off. I don't know if it's me, are they all yellow? They all have yellow tint? I don't know what to pick anymore. Every time I pick something, it's always yellow. I'm confused. Anyway, let me finish my makeup. I don't need to be on camera for that. I'm not gonna use anything new. I'm gonna try to use everything that's budget friendly and thanks from Aliexpress. I'm gonna tell you at the end what I used and we're gonna go with this. So before I move on, I just wanted to show you what happened when I put concealer on. So this is a Focallure concealer in the color 01 neutral, and this is they call this neutral, but it's literally a cool tone, like a pinkish, and this is a good thing in this case because I put this all high points on my forehead, the eyes, everywhere, and now it looks less yellow because it kind of balanced out the situation. So I just want to show you can really easily fix it, and once I powder things up, it should be even better. So the foundation still feels slightly tacky. It doesn't dry on its own, so it's not like a so matte that it dries out your face. So if you have a normal to dry skin, you could probably still get away with it if you moisturize well. It's not extra drying. I would say it's like a satin matte. So far so good. So let me finish my makeup and I'll be back. So I finished this look. It looks alright now. My forehead is very questionable because I had a hard time getting rid of that orange yellow tone, and I put a lot of white powder, and I mean, just don't mind my forehead. This is a foundation fault. So anyway, I set my face with e.l.f. powder first of all, sheer tint. This is a nice smoothing powder, real smooth the face. Face is very matte, I've got to tell you, very matte. I used a very dewy spray, very hydrating from Colourpop, pretty fresh. And my face still feels pretty dry. So For the contour, I used the inexpensive Revolution palette, and I just broke it on the floor, of course, as usual. So that's for the contour, and for the bronzer, I used in the blush CYO, very budget friendly as well. I think CYO is getting discontinued, but I got it on sale when I was in Ireland in Boots, and it was very inexpensive there. It was like 3-4 euros, something like that. For the highlighter, I used another Focal Lure Aliexpress item, and of course, I also have to make fun of it. It's a gold, and yes, it's 01 crystal. Very nice highlight, but very badly misspelled. So that's that. And for the lips, I use also Focal Lure, and this is a liquid lipstick, and I topped it with the same Ucanbe palette eyeshadow. I use this pink and the other pink, kind of put them in the middle, so it gives you a little pop of lips of color. What else? I think that's it. It's pretty much all the products that I used. And let's see. Let's discuss the situation. Well, first of all, the first thing that I saw, and I already see this, the silver eyeshadow, it's cracking all over the place. From a distance, it looks nice. When you look closer, it's already cracking and separating. So that's a sign of badly formulated liquid eyeshadow. It looks very pretty. When I looked inside, it looks like pure glitter, pure goodness. But when something like this cracks and separates, you can't use it. Probably could try to use it slightly as a topper for the eyeshadow, but to put it like as a solid color, it's gonna start to crack. So that's gonna be a no for me. I don't know about this one. This one might be different because it looks like a different formula. So I have to still wear this to see if it works. But for $1.99, I mean, you can try it, right? The $1.99 pencil eyeliner, really nice. So that's like a win. It's a really, really good product. And the eyebrow pencil is really good. It might be a little bit warm, but I mean, it's alright. I put a little more Maybelline over my eyebrow because it was a little warm for me, but it works. The only thing is it kind of was going back in by itself, but now it's not doing it. And oh, it does. Kind of, you push it, kind of, I don't know. But that's a little picking because it's cheap anyway. What else? A foundation. Foundation I like, except for the color. I don't know what happened. Are they all like that? That's a question, because I tried the color in the middle, judging by the tonality, and sand looked nice. It looked like it was neutral, but why is it so yellow? I don't know. I managed to make it look alright, but I would have to mix it with something, or I'm not sure. If you order another shade, it's gonna be yellow again, so that's gonna be for me kind of on the fence. But I like the texture. It's a full coverage. It's beautiful foundation. It does not make my skin feel too dried out. It is matte, but it's not terrible, so I like it that way. And the palette, the star of the show, real nice. I really like this palette, very color. The only shade that was bad, like literally the only shade, was a blue. The rest of them have pigmentation. Real nice. Highly recommend. For $4.99 you get 15 shades. I mean, what not to like? Now I want to try other palettes like this because they have so many other color stories. I was like, yeah, maybe I'll just try one. Now I'm like, I want to try more. It's really nice. So this one I can highly recommend this. So only one eyeshadow was like poo-poo. But other than that, it's great. So I'm gonna zoom in for a second so you can see the eye look. So that's eye look, and maybe you can see where the eyeshadow cracked. I did not even fix it because I wanted to see this. So there is some cracks here. I mean, here it looks fine, here it cracks. It's kind of like probably better to be as a topper. The foundation still looks great. Look at the skin. I mean, it's smooth. It smooths out the pores. Everything looks perfect, perfect, perfect. I feel like I lost all my pores with it, but yeah, the color. That's the only problem. So my final thoughts, would I recommend Ucanbe as a brand? Yes, highly recommend. As eyeshadows go, this palette is really nice. It's so cheap, it's so cute, it's so small. They have like 5 different colors. Now I want to try like most of them. There's some neutrals I'm not interested in, of course, because you know I'm a parakeet. Like, why neutral? Who? We don't know her. But anyway, this one is great, and Ucanbe cellophane is great. I reviewed this palette on my channel. I got this one on Amazon actually, and this is Unwen Ucanbe. Great palette, great black. I used that black in my outer corner, really pigmented. I'm going to link my Ucanbe Unwen video right here in the card, so you can check that out if you want. Yeah, all in all, I liked all the items alright. I still have to play with a liquid eyeshadow and see how it works, but overall, I think it's a really good brand. So now I want to try more items from Ucanbe, so probably gonna go home. I'm gonna go back to Aliexpress and buy some more SHAT, because that's how I roll. Aliexpress is my brand. I need this pen right now. Aliexpress is my brand. Anyway, that's it. That's the end of the video. Let me know, guys, what you think in the comments below. And did you get this palette? It's been around. I mean, it's nothing new. So a lot of people have it, I know. So let me know what you think. Let me know what items you have from Ucanbe. They have a lot on AliExpress, on Amazon, so you might have tried it. So I do recommend. It's real nice. It's not like super quality, but it's very good. So comment, like, subscribe to my channel. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 9 AM Pacific time, and also go live almost every Monday or Sunday sometimes at 11 AM Pacific time or watch for time. Huge thank you for all my patrons on my Patreon group. You guys are the best. I have WhatsApp chat for us, and we have Facebook group. If you guys are interested, my Patreon link is in the description box. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!